What up, y'all? What's going on? Shanita. That Shanita in there? What's up, Shanita? Shanita, what's happening? We got 337. Critique, what's happening? What up, though? What's going on, y'all? Yeah, we working on it, Shanita. Building it up. Work in progress all day. What's going on with y'all? Reading, but playing hooky on my work by watching Facebook. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's Sunday. It's the day to rest. Ain't doing that neither. Okay. See what game? What game on? I'm sitting here watching Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D. Sitting here getting my Jason on. Yeah, the Lions ain't playing, so I don't know. I ain't even really that interested. And the Pistons lost last night. Cause Jason that deal, Shanita. Jason changes lives. 49ers and the Eagles. Okay. I don't know who I want to win out of that one. I'm thinking I don't like the 49ers. I definitely got it. I'm gonna go for the Eagles for that one. Pennywise or Michael Myers? Definitely Pennywise. And Shanita, I don't even know why you asked me that. You know how we roll with Welcome to Derry. Big Chief Peacock, what up though? What's going on, man? Where you been? Lions total disappointment. Pistons, as a matter of fact, is the league surprise team of the year. Yes, they are. No, the Celtics suck. Punk ass Celtics. Peacock, you see them Pistons? Second in the league, first in the East. Portland. Oh, nah. Portland? Don't nobody go to Portland. Peacock, man, did you good you subscribe to the channel? It's free, man, and we giving away gift cards, man, and you get 5 subscribers. Giving out an Uber, DoorDash, $20 gift card, you get 5 people to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, we just passing it along, man. I'm glad to see you good, though. I ain't tapped in with you in a minute. What I got, Shanita? I went on the shelf today and crack this open. I ain't had rum in a minute, but this that cracking. I had to chase it with some Pepsi and cherry Coke, but yeah, that's what I'm doing today. And I'm in the crib today, so I'm chilling. Booze and Reviews ain't moving around today, so I'm posted. My man, Peacock, appreciate you, bro. But Portland, though? I thought you was a Lakers fan. I wouldn't be a Lakers fan either these days. Yeah, I don't do brown too much. I ain't had rum in a minute, but critiquing mood and put me up on the whiskeys and scotches and bourbons. They didn't school me. I'm a vodka guy. Yeah, I'm sitting here watching Friday the 13th, y'all. What y'all been watching? Y'all tapped in any shows? Anything new? Yeah. Bourbon and whiskeys are for the more elegant and classier drinking class. I will not deny that, kind sir. What about Wild Turkey? Strictly Wine. What that one about? I'm still on Castle Rock. He said vodka's for vagabonds. Well, you, sir, were once a vagabond. Because we have history with Extra Smooth, Tito's, Pinnacle, Grey Goose. Don't forget your roots, bro. Shanita, you say you only do wine? Strictly wine, I hear you. Okay. Keeping it classy. No red cups. Yeah, Wild Turkey is horrible. I had that one time, just trying to venture out, didn't know what I was doing. I was way out of my lane. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. He said those weren't good all days. I don't know. He's up 5 in the morning, moving around. Say you a lightweight Shanita. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. You ain't missing nothing out here. Back in the day, Boone's Farm and Arbor Mist. Boone's Farm and Arbor Mist. Bartles and James. Oh, Cisco. Yeah, Cisco. That was the first drink I ever had. I was like 12, but don't tell nobody. Night Train. Ooh. Ugh. Yeah, I remember Cisco. Jason done killed 3 people already. What's the real bad one? I don't know. Which one? The wino one. Beaujolais? That the one Fred Sanford used to drink? There's a lot of them. Night Train, Amaretto, um, Steel Reserve. Yeah. Steel Reserve. I'm trying to think. I almost been to jail off of Steel Reserve. I'm trying to think. Too young. Shanita, I'm 44 years old. I am not young. You see these gray hairs? I am not that young. I may look 25, but my body say otherwise. Don't be giving your age away either. You ain't old. Critique old. Even though y'all went to school together, he old and you not. Okay, yeah, look it up. Let me know, cause I'm trying to think which one we talking about. But I got an idea though. Y'all been anybody been binge watching any shows? I done went all the way back to The Sopranos. I started binge watching The Sopranos all over again. It's grapes on the bottle. Grapes on the bottle. Welch's? I don't know. Hell yeah. Y'all catching any new movies out, y'all, that y'all need to check out? Anything y'all seen? A little while ago, I saw the new Naked Gun movie. It's like a sequel to the Naked Gun movie with Liam Neeson. It was decent. It was a decent little follow up for Leslie Nielsen not being here no more. Mad Dog 2020. Yep, that's it. It's grapes on the front of that one. It should be nothing but bullets and scars and band-aids on the front of that one. Him. No, him. No, I haven't. What streaming service that's on, Anita? I think last thing I watched we just reviewed. Saw Naked Gun. Okay, Peacock. I gotta get my Peacock together. Pause. I gotta get my Peacock and my Netflix together. Really, I just be on Paramount, Disney, HBO Max, and I want to say Tubi, of course. I gotta get my Peacock together though. I gotta watch The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the Swedish English dubbed version. So Shanita, is that the same actors? It's just dubbed with different people? Because I heard the book was a lot better than the movie. I never read the book, but everybody say I heard a lot of people say the book was a lot better than the movie. Say the movie didn't do no justice to the book. Speak no evil when I came by. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Shanita, you ever seen um, World's End? The Swedish version does it justice. Okay. We're gonna have to go through a movie called World's End. It's like a sci-fi comedy, but you need it dubbed in English and it's different actors. Okay. Yep, it's called World's End. It's a sci-fi comedy with the guys that did the what's the zombie movie? What's the British guys? They British dudes and they do a lot of they got a trilogy of movies. What's my name? Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. They did Shaun of the Dead. But we're gonna end up getting to that. I think, I might run through that one day. World's End. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, we put a poll up, Shanita, and nobody was really catching wind of it. Yeah, so if you like Shaun of the Dead, you'll like World's End. They do like a trilogy of movies that they like comedies. And Shaun of the Dead, that was like the first one, and then another one was Hot Fuzz, and the third was World's End, I think. But we put a poll up, nobody was really catching wind of it. Shaun of the Dead sucks. Critique, you're a fucking liar. Shaun of the Dead was that deal. You goddamn racist. Why you ain't like Shaun of the Dead? You tripping, man. That was a good comedic spin on zombie movies, on the zombie hookup. See, we got to do World's End. I think World's End was pretty good. I'm gonna pick you one day. I'm gonna go ahead. Critique who winning the game, man. I want to see. I don't know how to invite people on here. Oh, that okay. That's whack. Yeah, it was fun. Critique tripping. I did that my mistake, Shanita. I'm trying to see if I can invite everybody. I want to get somebody in here and like share the live. Put a picture of Melvin in the background. Oh, you talking about my daddy? I got a picture. Where my daddy at? Oh. Oh shit. I got a picture of my daddy. I got a picture right here. There we go. I don't know if y'all can see it that good. Oh, it's my 3 aunties, and that's my father right there. Rest in peace. Try to take a look at it real quick. That's the gang right there. Only person that's missing from this picture is my Uncle Ellis. Yeah, I was a squad right there. Yeah, put that range up. Oh, I gotta set that up. That takes some time. That's a tall order, Critique. Appreciate it, Shanita. Yep, that's one of the back in the day picks. Only thing we missing is the wooden basket chair everybody used to sit in they pictures. Man, I gotta see how I want to bring somebody in on a live. I don't know, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. That'd be a sweet little background. bring somebody in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to bring nobody in for a live. I was trying to see if I can bring Critique in. And that wooden fork and spoon. Right. That's that old school shit right there. All right, so Critique, when we doing the debate, make yourself into a Game of Thrones character with silver hair, like a. Oh no, Shanita was. I already want no black people in Game of Thrones. You already got the dress. Who got a dress? Oh, Shanita. Oh, okay. You said dreads. I'm about to say Shanita. What are we doing? Feelings was hurt. I don't know how to change my name. I want to change my name to Mr. Come get a bump. Come get a bump. Not really. Mugu, what's up? What at? Where you at? What you watching? Says a lot of black people in House of Dragons. I tried. I didn't get past the first or second episodes of Game of Thrones, and I watched some kind of movies and TV shows, but for whatever reason, I couldn't do it. Yes, sir. Subscribe to the channel. You on here? Free subscription. Get to it. And get with this giveaway. So need to say it's a lot of black people in there. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to give it another try. Watching football. Yeah, Critique said he watching the Eagles and 49ers game. I'm down here watching Friday the 13th. Because who needs football when Jason out here killing people? Watch like 4 episodes. Once you see Drogo, you will get into it. Okay. That's Jason Momoa's character, right? Who the dude that was married to Lisa? Yeah. Yep, Jason Momoa, the Aquaman guy, right? I call him Samoan Aquaman. Somebody got mad at me about that too. Like, what the fuck do you mean Samoan Aquaman? It's like this nigga Samoan and he swim a lot. That nigga Samoan Aquaman. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Jason Momoa. Yeah, he a good actor. He stay in his lane too. Like he trying to venture off every now and then and play something weird, but he does know he know what lane he kind of fit into because of his size and I guess voice or whatever. But he cool though. I ain't got no problem with him. San Francisco winning 7-26. Ugh. Okay. I don't like the 49ers. I didn't really watch the 49ers like that since Steve Young. Whack ass 49ers. Yeah. So any new TV shows y'all been on too? Or better yet, let me ask another question. What is y'all most bingeable TV show ever. She need to say I don't even pretend to like sports. Critique laugh. Mugu say I'm just a spectator. Yeah, same here. Yeah, Shanita, I don't watch everything. I'm just boxing, basketball. Uh, cause of critique and Mugu, I'm trying to get into baseball. And yeah, I don't really. It's hard to watch football right now. The Lions ain't in. They supposed to be here. She need to say Stranger Things and Welcome to Derry. Yep. Okay. Same here. I would say the most bingeable shows for me, uh, kind of it's been I would say The Wire. I could binge watch Tales from the Crypt. They got all of that. I got them all on DVD, so I usually pop them in and watch them. Yes, I still watch DVDs and Blu-rays. Judge your mama and your bald head auntie. Uh, right now I'm going back through The Sopranos. And I think I'm like on season 3. Seen The Wire, but it's so damn tragic. Yeah, it's very tragic. It doesn't have a real happy ending. Twilight Zone, okay. The new version that Jordan Peele was doing, or the old ones from back in the day? Cause you really can't miss with the old ones, them old black and white ones. Every episode was just like, dang, creepy and weird. The old ones, yeah, the old ones is dope. Seinfeld, I cannot get into Seinfeld to save my life. You said Martin and what else? I ain't see that last one. You said Seinfeld, Martin, and San Francisco. San Francisco. Okay. I can't get into Seinfeld. That shit was stale to me. Yeah, Martin, definitely. You can't go wrong with Martin. Now, a show that's connected to Seinfeld that I watch on HBO is Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like, I love that. Like, I could watch that all day. Yeah, I would love to do a review of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm gonna try. I guess I tried. I think maybe in the back of my mind I might have related Seinfeld to Friends or something. Maybe because of the channel and the shit when the shit came on. TV shows, Seinfeld, Martin, Sanford and Son. Yeah, Martin, Sanford and Son. Probably I don't watch Good Times no more. I'm done with Good Times. I don't do that no more. Yeah, Shanita, you're like if you like see Curb Your Enthusiasm doesn't have the audience laughing though. It's right on HBO. And Larry David, the guy that helped did Seinfeld with him, did Curb Your Enthusiasm. Yep. George, yep. George is basically he's based on Larry David's character. Mughal said Luke Cage, The Wire, and Fight Night. Okay. Yeah, we talked about Luke Cage. We already know about The Wire. You've been telling me about Fight Night for a minute. So I'm gonna have to get into that. I gotta get my shit together, y'all. Yes, Good Times is tragic, and Florida Evans is the worst TV mother ever. Argue with your mama. I don't care if she did break that punch bowl. Okay, Shanita, you did watch Curb. I gotta finish the last couple seasons. I missed a few, but I love that's Curb is one of my favorite shows. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Safford and Son. Shit, even the one he did without Lamont in it, like what was it, just Sanford? Yeah, Shanita, Florida was horrible. You think about it. Every time JJ and James had a plan to get out the ghetto, She was always turning it down. And then she was always like into Jesus and all this and that. But then when James died, remember she married Carl? This nigga didn't believe in God at all. He was pretty much an atheist. She married this nigga and moved to Arizona, left her kids in the ghetto with Walona. Like, she's the worst mother ever. She gotta be. Then she come back, like, didn't apologize or nothing. She just like, yeah, I came back. Like, no. Florida, the worst mother ever. Remember she whooped Michael ass for talking about Black Jesus? Yeah, forget about it. Florida Evans can't tell me nothing. She said, remember, wait a minute. Remember, yeah, Larry in them pants, yes. Larry be getting himself in the worst situations. Or Shanita, you remember when he got that dog and he found out the dog was racist and he named the dog name was Sheriff and it was barking at black people? Yeah, Florida was horrible. Like, how you whoop your child for believing in Black Jesus? And then you talk about Jesus and then marry a nigga that don't believe in Jesus and leave your kids in the worst projects in America. She was horrible. Yeah, Florida was horrible. And the whole show was based on keeping the family in the ghetto. They didn't leave the ghetto until the last episode. They always had a moment where they was about to leave and something happened. The money would be wrong. Or remember when JJ tricked Thelma's husband and he was in the NFL and he broke his leg and now they stuck in the ghetto. Like, the whole show was based on keeping them in the ghetto. And they kept them there for 7 seasons. That shit was horrible. Yeah. Yep. I forgot Thelma's husband name, but yeah, he was about to get them all out the hood. And here comes JJ goofy ass. He didn't broke his leg. Yeah, it was horrible. I can't watch it no more. It's like, I don't know, it's like watching a slave movie at this point. Then JJ got shot, the daddy died. Penny was getting burnt by iron by her mama. Like, it just, yeah, I can't do it. You got to turn the Jeffersons on just to feel better at the end of the day when you watch Good Times. People don't want to have that conversation critique about Florida Evans. She had a dope ass afro, but she was the worst mother in the world. I'm just saying. I ain't peeped it when I was a kid. I watched it faithfully. I love Good Times. But nah. Horrible mother. Definitely got to turn the Jeffersons on and just hear George Jefferson call somebody a honky. And she had the same hairstyle for 7 seasons. She did. But her afro was cold, though. Like, her natural was like, I wanted to grow a natural like Florida Evans. It was cold. Shanita, so you know why they killed off James? They got mad because he started protesting about the way the JJ character was being portrayed. He kind of became a Steve Urkel and kind of took over the show. And he kind of, was kind of, they kind of looked at what they want to call coonery. And he didn't like how he was being portrayed. And they got tired of him protesting about JJ's character. And they pretty much just killed him off after that. Yep, Cabrini Green Projects. Yep, that's what Candyman was. And Candyman said, keep your name on my mouth. You say it 5 times, I'm on your head. And she still ain't like it. Yeah, she needed him. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yep. Michael was putting it out there. Because, yeah, we are the true Israelites. So what are we doing? Remember, critique, remember she whooped him? Then she whooped his ass for that? I swear one episode she whooped his ass for talking about Black Jesus. Yeah, Florida Evans was racist. I'm sorry. I used to watch All in the Family. Before Good Times came on, I watched All in the Family. Because Archie Bunker was hilarious. Ned DeWino. Keith. Yup, Keith was his name. Yup, that was Thelma's fiance. And he ended up staying in the apartment with them. Oh my God. That shit was depressing. This nigga was in the NFL and now he's staying in the worst projects in arguably America. Archie was racist, but he was honest. And the show was funny. He was racist, though. He definitely was. But those episodes where he used to clash with George Jefferson was off the hook. Because George used to stick it to his ass. Yeah, they only had, they had 2 bedrooms, Shanita. The parents, James in Florida, they bedroom, and Thelma had her own bedroom. Remember Michael and JJ slept on that sofa bed in the living room. So yeah, it was just horrible. That's a depressing ass show when you think about it. Get out the ghetto plans, Florida. Yes, Florida always fucked it. JJ had a scheme that was gonna get them out of there. James had something going on where he like, we about to get out the ghetto. And Florida would fuck it up. Like, what would Jesus do? Fucking it up. I blame Florida. It's Florida's fault. They in the worst projects outside of Queensbridge. Have all them folks staying in a 2-bedroom project. Elevators don't work. You kill yourself trying to get to the first floor. But whatever. Florida was just Florida was on bullshit. She was horrible. Esther Road came to my middle school back in the day. Wow. Mugu, I ain't know that. Okay. Play council, so it worked out pretty. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely worked out for James Amos. Yeah, he got to do Roots. But he probably was like, damn, I got to go from staying in the projects in Chicago to playing a slave. He said, I believe she slapped him. Whatever. Florida Evans was overrated. She's no Claire Huxtable. That's no diss against Esther Rowe. Like, I'm sure she was probably pretty cool in real life. Yeah, who Esther Rowe slapped? She slapped somebody? Almost signing contract, football contract. Yes, this nigga was driving a cab in Chicago. Probably got robbed 8 times on the south side of Chicago. They bigger and worse than Detroit. I'd have been mad as hell. I'm in the NFL. Nigga was playing for the Bears or something. I forgot what team he was playing for. Remember when she? Oh yeah, Shania, you talking about when she almost married a prince? Yeah, eBay. Yep. That was eBay. She was about to marry eBay. He had her eating fufu. Girl, you was about to live that life. eBay was gonna hire your ass, have people feeding you grapes all day, and you could be riding a cheetah butt naked. But nah, you stayed in Chicago, South Side, next door to Twister and Common and Lupe. You could have been butt naked riding a cheetah all day. When Penny got burned. I don't think that was nobody's favorite, but I think that was the most. It was very memorable because it was like, yeah, it just had so many lines in it, and then it was Janet Jackson, and you felt bad for Janet Jackson because that's Michael Jackson's little sister. While she getting burnt with an iron and getting her ass beat, it was like, yeah. But that was a very memorable episode. That when JJ got shot, and I'm trying to think. I guess the wedding when when JJ tripped Ben and he got injured. And then of course when James died, like those are the ones that stick out for me, the episodes that stick out for me. And you know, Florida breaking the punch bowl. The damn. James was gonna be the trial and sidekick to the preacher. Yeah, yep. Remember when the mama came back with the fur coat on and dated the pimp? Yes. Speaking of pimps, Sweet Daddy was like one of my favorite characters. He used to be on Thelma and Wallona's head. Sweet Daddy was that guy. And Critique, you remember Sweet Daddy actually killed Montana in Blood In, Blood Out. Same guy that killed Montana. Yeah, Lenny. Okay, Lenny. Who was Lenny? A black minor exploitational movie reviews for cheap times. I stabbed that taco eating motherfucker. The Mac, Foxy Brown. Well, you know, Shanita Mughal picked. He picked a couple black exploitation movies. We got JD's Revenge. We did Shaft. Probably need to get the Mac up in there, like the Mac. Maybe like Three the Hard Way. Dolomite got to come in somewhere. You know, somebody got to do Dolomite. Jackie Brown. Jackie Brown is a black exploitation movie. He always had plenty, and if he ain't, why I can't remember who Lenny was. Lenny was. Oh yeah. Okay. 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 I remember Lenny. I can't put a face to it, but I remember the character though. Car Wash should be another one too. One of my favorite black exploitation movies outside of the Mac and Dolomite definitely got to be Truck Turner. Like Truck Turner with Isaac Hayes, forget about it. Truck Turner was that deal. Three the Hard Way, Black Caesar, Superfly. Yeah, Truck Turner's with Isaac Hayes. I can't remember her name. She's the black woman from the Star Trek show. And who else is in it? Mainly Isaac Hayes. You look it up. You see Isaac Hayes. That's Truck Turner. Truck Turner was that. Yeah, that's a good one. Black Caesar, Foxy Brown, Coffee. What's the one where the chick come in beating up that nigga who be cheating on her and the other woman? uh, I don't know what that was. What was that? I don't know. I gotta look that one up, Shnita. It ain't really blaxploitation, but I did have to wear my show enough shirt today. That's blaxploitation enough. Yep, Lieutenant Uhura. If I'm saying it right. Or are you spelling it wrong? I don't know. But I think we're saying the same thing just in different ways. But yes, definitely Uhura. But yep, she was a madam in Truck Turner. Truck Turner was that deal though. Isaac Hayes was the first black hero in the so-called blaxploitation. For real? Okay. With Truck Turner? Because I don't know what year, I don't chronologically, I don't know what year it came out versus Superfly and Dolomite and, Human Tornado and all. I thought it would have been, y'all boy, what's the name? The one Melvin Van Peebles did. I thought that came out before Truck Turner and everything. Because I might want to say Jim Kelly. My nigga Jim Kelly was in Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee. You come straight out of a comic book. Okay. Mugu say Shaft. But it was classified as an indie film. Okay. I don't know the years when they came out. I know Jim Kelly did Enter the Dragon in '73. I don't know when Shaft and I forgot when Shaft and Melvin Van Peebles hookup came out. So who your top five black heroes in cinema? It ain't got to be black cinema, but it can just be cinema overall. Who your top five black heroes? Oh my lord, it's a movie called B-Town? Oh, Bucktown. Shanita, was that with Fred Williamson? Top five black heroes in cinema. Number one, my number one is gonna be. What ain't gotta be real people, Shanita? I was thinking of like Shaft and Dolomite. Okay. Isaac Hayes. Okay. So I think of Truck Turner when you say that. I'm gonna say Django. I got Django. I got Blade. Dolomite. Let me think. Spawn. Cause y'all forget he black. And he's from Detroit. I got three. Shanita say Denzel and Glory. Okay. Hero. Okay. He put it on the line. And he made sacrifice. Okay. Black Panther. Okay. T'Challa might be my number 4. So I got Django. What you say? Yeah, that's a good one. You said Black Panther. Denzel and Glory. Dolomite, Jim Kelly. Oh, that boy said Jack Spade. Okay. Max Julian, Truck Turner. Okay. So that's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Critique put his 5 in. Dolomite, Jim Kelly, Jack Spade, Truck Turner, Max Julian. Mughal say Shaft, Blade, Equalizer, Pam Grier, Black Panther. Okay. I'm going to say Django, Blade, Spawn, Foxy Brown, and Max Julian, the Mac. That's my 5 right there. Okay. That's a dope ass 5, y'all. Y'all both had some dope ass 5s. Okay. And y'all mixed it up. I don't know, Truck Turner though, man. That was my guy. The dude in Breaking Bad that was the villain. You talking about Giancarlo Esposito? He wasn't a hero, Shanita. He was horrible. If you talking about Giancarlo's Denzel and Fallen, okay. Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, Giancarlo was a bad guy in that one, Shanita. He was definitely a villain. He was worse than Heisenberg. Rosenberg. He was worse than Heisenberg. Shanita, you got to pick a good guy. Or at least a tragic hero. Or anti-hero. Even though Max Julian was a pimp, but he was a heroic villain, his ending was awesome. Yeah, he had an awesome send-off, like the way it ended for him. He had an awesome send-off. But he was scandalous though, Shanita. Like, oh, what was his name on the show? I can't remember his name. Now I'm about to look it up. Let me see. What was now I gotta pull it up. Gus Fring. His name was Gus Fring. He was scandalous though. He was scandalous. He played it very well. We ain't arguing that. He did his thing. That was one of Giancarlo's best portrayals. He just wasn't a hero though. Like, he wasn't a good guy. That nigga had bad intentions through the whole show. But he played the shit out of it though. Chicken George? Nigga, I might say Meteor Man. Y'all better put some respect on Meteor Man name. Alex Cross. Okay. Alex Cross is a good show. That is a good show. That's a good pick, Shanita. That's a good one. That's a good one. Alex Cross was good. And my man is a good actor that played him. But everybody got a dope ass top 5. That's a good top 5 for everybody. Now, I noticed Critique picked all exploitation characters, and then Mughal mixed it up a little bit. Everybody kind of mixed it up, and that's dope. I see everybody was on their own wave with it. Yeah, I watched Alice Cross. I'm all caught up on it. I'm waiting on what they're gonna do next. But I don't know if Mughal and Critique watched it yet. But it's a good show. I definitely recommend that and Reasonable Doubt on Hulu. Okay. Call them. All right. All right. So who y'all got for best villains? Best black villains. Yeah, I can't wait for season 2. Alice Cross was good. That's a good show. That's a good show. My wife put me up on that one. That and Reasonable Doubt. Whatever. My selection better. Best black villains, y'all. Who we got? Shanita, you definitely can pick the Gus Fring dude. Because he's top 5 villains as far as black people. Jason done killed like 12 people in this movie. I ain't seen none of it. Gus Fring, Denzel in American Gangster, and in Training Day, and in Gladiator. Okay. Okay. I'm going to say Steven in Django. I'm going to say Danny Glover's character in The Color Purple. Giancarlo Esposito played a good villain in Obi-Wan. Yeah, he did. Yep, he did. That was a good one. Sho'nuff gonna be my number 3. That might be my. I might want to put him in 2. I'm gonna say Gus Fring, number 3. Who else? Dang. I'm gonna have to think on that one. Okay, Michael B. Jordan in Black Panther. Uncle Rufus. Uncle Ruckus. That nigga is a villain. I'm gonna say Nino Brown from New Jack City. It's gonna be my number. What's that? 4. Nino Brown was just he was horrible. Definitely Nino Brown. That nigga used a 5-year-old baby for a shield in a gunfight. It don't get no worse than that. And he just hugged her and gave her some cake and told her how pretty she was. As soon as the gunfight broke out, he like, I don't want to get shot. Nino Brown. What else y'all got? He said Uncle. No. T'Challa cousin. Nino Brown. Candyman. Clarence Williams III. And Tales from the Hood or Purple Rain is the question, Critique. Or, yeah. Because he was the devil in Tales from the Hood, but he slapped the shit out of Prince Mama in Purple Rain. Debo. So So I got Gus Fring. I'm a Jack. What's the name? I'm gonna say Clarence Williams in Tales from the Hood. I'm gonna say Steven from Django. Mugu said Debo. Oh, Critique said Weebay from The Wire. Okay. Marlo Stanfield. Marlo Stanfield is my number 5. Marlo Stanfield. Like, no. Marlo Stanfield. Price of the brick going up. Okay, Critique said from Purple Rain. You're a goddamn sinner. Shanita said Stringer Bell. Okay. Wallace, what up though? What up though, Third Power? We talking about worst black movie villains in cinema. Just movies, TV shows. Top 5. Oh, Mugu said Bushmaster. Okay. Was he a villain or was he a flawed hero, like a tragic hero? Because some would say he was a villain, but he really had a point to prove. But Third Power, yeah. 5 villains, all black. I got Steven from Django. I said Gus Fring from Breaking Bad. Candyman. Who else did I say? Sho'nuff. And there's somebody else I kind of jacked from somebody. Clarence Williams from Tales from the Hood. What we got? What we doing? Critique say, oh yeah, honorable mention goes to Jimmy, the Hoodoo Doll and Trilogy of Terror. He called him Jimmy. Hey, but I think he was Mexican though. I don't want to pin that on us. I think he was Mexican. But okay. We'll give him that. Okay, that's a good one though. Because that Yaya Doll one though. Oh. He has smoke for everybody. Yeah, just vicious, like the most cold-blooded, the worst. Like, you know, that's why I said Steven from Django. Just, you know, who stands out the most? Like, you know, who's the worst? The neighbor in the Boondocks married to the blonde. Tom? He was on the low, the enemy. Tom. Okay. That's an interesting perspective. I thought he was like, he definitely is an Uncle Tom. Hence the name. But I don't know if he had bad intentions, but I like your perspective, though, on why he could be considered the villain or the bad guy. I like that. I like that point of view, Shanita. Okay. Got time. Shanita say Tom was on bullshit. I definitely feel like Steven from Django was number 1 though. That's my number 1. I can't even interchange him with anybody. Steven from Django was number 1. Nino Brown. Yeah, he made me mad too, Shanita. He was on, yeah. Third Power, what you got? Yeah, I had some dope ass picks though. Stringer Bell. I had to, yeah, I think somewhere I might have put Marlo Stanfield in there from The Wire. Because Marlo just had this totalitarian attitude. Best villain of all time. Daniel LaRusso. Oh my God. Daniel LaRusso? Why? Why Daniel? Why Daniel, man? Daniel just was trying to live his life in New Jersey, coming from New Jersey. Yeah, I mean, from a certain perspective, Daniel was just kind of being a little, just doing too much. But Johnny was on bullshit though. Johnny was on bullshit the whole time. And his circle was just very negative. Between Dutch and Bobby, like, bro, like, his circle was just very negative. Dutch especially. Dutch was just on bullshit all day. He just woke up on bullshit. I can't believe you blaming it on Daniel. Yes, he's talking about Daniel LaRusso was the villain in the Karate Kid story. Now there is a satire behind that, but Daniel though, like, I don't know. Yeah, they had broke up. Allie had broke up with Johnny. But Daniel ain't know that because he just moved from New Jersey. He just came to California. No, the shit with the water at the party, that was payback for them whooping his ass. They didn't whoop his ass at that point and jumped him. They was trying to roll a joint. You don't mess with a man when he trying to roll a joint. But Johnny and them was on bullshit. And they lucky this nigga Daniel just didn't come to school and like light that bitch up. Like he could have really just went stupid on them. But he decided to learn karate and be tranquil and I'm gonna roll with it this way. Niggas and broke his bike, rolled this nigga off a cliff. Like he could have died. I'm not a Johnny sympathizer. To a certain extent, I understand where Johnny was coming from, but for the most part, Daniel was just trying to just kind of fit in and find his space. Johnny was on bullshit though. From a certain perspective, Daniel can be considered the villain, but no, Johnny was on bullshit. Johnny was angry that Allie didn't want to mess with him no more. She messing with this new little Puerto Rican Italian nigga that is from New Jersey. And he goofy looking and can't fight. Let me beat his ass. That's where Johnny was with him. I think what we need to acknowledge is how Mr. Miyagi was able to beat the shit out of these kids without getting the charges pressed on them. This nigga was chopping and kicking these kids that's underage with no kind of no kind of charges pressed against him. That's why they got the crane kick. See? You gotta get the crane kick. And Miyagi gave him that voodoo healing. Make it hot. You know how many times I did this as a kid to see how hot my hands was gonna get, and I could rub it on somebody and make them feel better. Yeah, they was picking on the square. He goofy looking, and then he ain't from California. This nigga from New Jersey. He buck tooth, bad posture, whatever. I think if Daniel was from Detroit and he went to California, he would have beat the shit out of the whole Cobra Kai without even knowing karate. That's my thing. That's what I think would happen. LaRusso was the antagonist and a bully. He would throw stones and hide his hand. You know what? It was that one scene where he was messing with them when Kreese told them not to mess with him. He was picking with them anyway. That was his little get back, but I see what you're saying. Third Power, you missed my pick, bro. I know y'all didn't mention it. What was your pick? What we missed? Let me know what we missed. What was your pick? Yeah, let me know what your pick was. Say we missed it. Have y'all ever sat and watched like this Jason movie? I'm watching part 3, the one that's in 3D. This movie is funny as hell. It's nothing scary about it. What was we thinking back in the day? But this is definitely one of my favorite ones. This is probably my favorite Jason movie out of all of them. Cause this is the one when he first got the mask, the hockey mask. And it got this freaky ass disco soundtrack at the beginning. I'm gonna dance to it one day on live. Jason is that deal, Shanita. I put him over Michael Myers. Because at least he's honest about his crazy. Michael Myers, when they act like, oh, I'm misunderstood. Jason, like, bitch, I'm crazy. Like, this is what I do. I kill people. Don't come around here, I'm going to kill you. I don't know, Shanita. I think he'd give Michael Myers the business. And Michael Myers, cool. He got a better mask than Jason do. But Jason just, he honest about what he do, You come to Crystal Lake, that's your ass. You don't come to Crystal Lake, you good. No, he ain't never apologized for being crazy. And he shouldn't. He shouldn't have to. Because he's kind of misunderstood too. But he got a thing where he just wait for Halloween to happen. Jason more like, don't come to my crib and I won't fuck you up. Why you still got that creeping sound? Oh, that's everybody walking around above me. You see the creaking floorboards. They up there moving upstairs. Sneed, don't be hating on the architecture of my house. Are you telling me all the Jasons happened at Crystal Lake? Yeah, for the most part, outside of Jason Takes Manhattan, what else? Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X. Yeah, everything else happens on Crystal Lake. I just came through the Karate Kid movie. The very first situation was Johnny and Allie on the beach, and Daniel got in business, grabbed a soccer ball and saying, "Come on, man, don't do that." Critique. I blame Johnny. I do agree. Like Daniel should have fell back a little bit, but shit, he was feeling Allie. He was like, "Man, she got a big ass booty. Like I'm about to mess with her." He was trying to see what was going on, and she didn't tell him she just got a relationship and she was single. So it's kind of Allie's fault when you think about it. It might be her fault. Johnny kind of was reacting to the situation. Daniel was just trying to, he seen something he like, I can't fight, but I'm a lover, not a fighter. So Allie might be the villain. Johnny was an ass. He was. He ended up being a lovable ass when you go to the Cobra Kai show. He was. He was doing Daniel Bowe, all of them. That's why Daniel should have had a finishing move when they was in the tournament. He should have worked one of their asses out. I'd have felt better. Say he was lovable on the Equalizer. So, so who was it? Shanita, who was in the Equalizer? I gotta get into the Equalizer. I'm tripping. I gotta get into the Equalizer. So a little later, I want everybody that's on here to check into the live. We're gonna do another one later, and Critique's gonna headline it. Oh, with the white English. Okay. Yeah, but I want everybody to tune in. We want everybody to get in here. We're gonna have another live going later. And y'all gonna definitely get the notifications if y'all subscribe to the channel. Uh Definitely Critique gonna be doing this thing, and we'll be here tapping in with everybody. With the white English, no, the Equalizer show back in the day. Oh, you talking about the I used to watch Equalizer back in the day with that older guy. He kind of looked like Benny Hill. I don't know why I compare him to Benny Hill. He just looked like Benny Hill to me because I used to watch Benny Hill a lot. The white English dude, yep. After the beach. Critique, what I miss about the last comment? Shanita, Benny Hill was that. Benny Hill was that guy though. I love Benny Hill. He was hilarious. I used to watch Benny Hill and Three Stooges here on Channel 50. Whenever them two came on, I was tapped in. Yes, sir. Critique's Corner later tonight, y'all. Critique about to get it in. And shit, we about to have fun with this. Definitely be live. Make sure y'all tap in. What time are we looking at? Critique, what time are we looking at tonight? What time? $8:30. Okay. Yeah, we on it. We out here, y'all. Yep, we gonna rotate it and take a little break real quick and let Critique get prepared. We'll be on here, you know what I'm saying? We gonna tap in, you know, we right behind it. $7:30. Yep. Okay. There it is. So yeah, y'all, I'm about to shut it down for the evening. And we're gonna get it ready for later at 8:30. Get with y'all in a minute. And you know, from the three guys you know, we out here. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all tune in at 8:30. And we'll see y'all next week for the next review. And definitely tonight, you know, at 8:30, y'all check in for the T gonna do his thing. Yep. All right, Shanita. We'll see y'all in a minute. Tune in and Critique's Quarter, 8:30. Peace.